Conch meat has a darker outer skin on it. You can trim it like this. Just get a thin cut. Careful, watch your hands. If you want to minimize this, an easier way is to scald some hot water, pot of hot water. Boil some hot water. Drop it in there and let it scald for a few minutes. But if you can get a good cut on it, then you can just pull the skin away. There you go. You get a nice even cut instead of trimming around. It also preserves a lot of your conch meat, because conch meat is quite expensive, so you don't want to trim it and throw it away. See? You want to waste too much. You want to preserve. To make it easier, avoid any splashing, you can also use a piece of paper or a dish rag, like so. Hold it. Give you a firmer, more secure grip. There you go. And then you just trim away the edges until you are left with this thick, succulent white meat. Now, if you're going to stew it, you can just pressure the meat for about 20 minutes, add some spices, seasonings, and a little bit of water, and pressure the meat. Or if you're going to fry it and you want to tenderize it, pound it. This white stuff you see here, pound the flesh into small, tender pieces. One of the things you can do is you can trim it, cut it down before you pound it. See, like this thick chunky piece here? You carefully cut it wider to make it thinner. And then we're going to repeat the same steps here. Just trim off the little fine bits, get a nice cut, and kind of peel away from the edges. Yeah, peel away from the edges so that you can get a nice firm grip on it. It's still not enough. You can flip it around. Takes a little bit of practice, and like I said, if you're having trouble getting a grip on it, boil up a pot of water and drop the conch in the hot boiling water and leave it for a minute or two. Take the pot off the stove once you drop it in. See? Get a nice grip, and then you can just peel back this outer shell. There you go. Get a firm grip. If you're having problems, use a piece of paper towel or a dish rag to steady your hand. And you can just trim away the remnants. And the Caribbean conch is pricey, but mainland, like in the US, even in tropical areas in the US, conch is very expensive. So you just try to maximize what you got. But there you go. Okay, save most of your meat, and this thin piece is pretty easy to tenderize. The tail part now is kind of thick, so that's the piece you want to cut through, like so, to thin it out, make it easier to cook, to prep. If you're going to stew it, then you would cut it into bigger chunks like so, but we're going to fry it. We're making cracked conch. Cracked